This ad break was brought to you by ILRT. Buy the merch. Did you even know we had merch? If you didn't, buy it. I don't know where to get it, but I thought I got some at some point, so buy it. Okay, right. Well, that intermission lasted a bit longer than I thought because I was... Well, they forgot to invite me. Oopsies. But, well, we're here now. Back for some more Singapore. Because we just love this place, so I'm stuck on board. Ah, there we go. But, yeah. I can't see the stream up. That's a problem. That's a problem to add to the list of problems. What's happening here? I am on. No one else seems to see me, but I'm here, trust me. I just made a really funny joke as well, and no one's here to see it. God damn it. Right. Ah, there we go. People! Yes! Right, here's Lambo. Oh, you're taking the piss, aren't you? Right. So you're probably wondering why there's so many people on the hard compound tyre. And, well, I've got a good answer for that. It's that good old rain again. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain about a quarter to a third of the way through the race. And that's why people are thinking, do you know what? Maybe sitting on the hard tyres isn't the worst idea imaginable, because they will get you to that rain guaranteed. Maybe mediums will do the same, but it certainly looks like the soft may not be the best option. That hasn't stopped Zach, however, putting in the time on them softs. So, yeah. This could be one of those weird ones where people qualify on the hards, but it could be on mediums as well, so we'll wait and see. But, as you can see, we're currently watching McMahon out there in the McLaren now. It was a Mercedes before, I swear, but it's, I think they've had the seats switch around a little bit, which you'd just love to see. He's looking to win his own McMahon Award. I don't know if he's actually won the McMahon Award before, but he's looking to do it today. And look at these times coming in. There's such a big difference. It's all thanks to Zach being out there on the soft. He's the one who's broken the mould. Probably not in the way he would have wanted to, as McMahon there is the slowest. But at least he didn't cut any corners. Take the pauses where you can. Ah, I can see the stream now. Vamos. Yellow's sector 3. Oh, Lambo. That's not the line. That's not the line either. I'm doing a 3-point turn in an F1 car, and there's a car. Was he on a lap there, Ginger? He must have been on a lap, actually. Yeah, it's in lap. Or at least preparing for a second lap. Matt Tibos is on a lap. Someone late just put a lap in, P2. Hello to the three of you. Buy the merch. Didn't even know we had merch. Good. ILRT merch. I've still got some. It's got my name on it. Cool. Ah, 6 people buy the merch. Yellows again in sector 3. Let's see if we can figure out what that is. That might be at the finish line, actually. What the hell's going on there? I would try and figure it out, but it just... You know, it'd be useful. A little yellow indicator beside their name if there's a yellow flag. Just so we know who it is. Like, little things like that would really help, because in real F1, the directors, they get every camera angle, they get every screen, they can easily go and find what they need to find. Me, I have to go and try and figure out what all this is. It's so annoying. Give me a little yellow indicator beside the car that's causing... Oh, that's the Blizzard line. That's, well, Blizzard wasn't exactly like that, but, well, Blizzard hit the wall and still won, but that was a proper spin across the line from Matt Tibbles. Don't know if he did that for style points or what, but it's left him 5 seconds off the pace. It was a dramatic way across the line. So it might be a case of, is it softs or mediums? Because it's going to rain. It'll go from dry to heavy rain throughout the race. I think it'll start first block, just free block. I think 20 minutes into the race will be intermediates, and at the end it'll be full wet. Yeah, I love to see it. I love to see it. I think. I don't know. We'll wait and see if I love to see it. So we're just looking at these guys on their outlets. I've been gone. No, it's not gone. That's Dougie Falcon. He's 4.1 seconds on the pace himself. A cracking time. This is probably the best lap to ride on board with, because I don't see anyone else doing a lap on the soft. I just don't feel they'll make it to rain. If they do, it's a masterstroke, but I don't know if they will. Let's see then, down to the first chicane. Yeah, well taken, nicely under control. Hitting the apex as well. That was really well done in that first section. A little bit of a wheel spin on the exit, but nothing too dramatic. Yellow flags ahead, as someone had a spin through turn 5. Bit of a hit on the wall. Is that front wing damage? We can't tell because this game is bloody useless. Give me a good just give us a good angle. No damage done. Already up by a 10. Good start. It's all looking peachy so far. It's been a pretty good lap this up to this point. Let's see if we can keep it up. You can do some corner cuts here, because if you let's just say and imagine, like, if this was on regular corner cutting, the whole field they'd be off the track. There'd be no one on the track. There'd be no one left to stay on the track. So that's why we have to have the strict corner cutting, but it's still pretty lenient. That's why Zach is cutting all the corners. Unless he's just got it wrong somewhere. It looks like he might still get the lap in. But is it going to be the fastest lap? He's already got the fastest lap. Gonnan might be challenging it. Lewis might be challenging it. We've got yellow flags in all 3 sectors. God knows who's calls that. He's pitting, I think, Zach. Gonnan up by 1.7 seconds. Not quite enough to go P1, but if he can find just 2 more tenths in the final sector, he'll be right up there. He's got Lambo just ahead. Lambo's going to maybe want to get out of the way. Oh, he's drifting. Would have been better just cutting that chicane, I wonder. But here is Gonnan, and he's abandoning the lap. He doesn't feel that those are the tyres to start on, but a lot of people do seem to be changing, and that was an improvement still. I don't know if he intended to do that, but sorry, I'm going to stop doing that. I don't know if he intended to do that, because it seemed like he was planning on stopping, but he didn't realise how much quicker he was than his hard compound tyre lap. Maybe he should have just pitted. That would have solved the problem. Big oopsie there. So Zach is still on pole by 9/10 of a second, but that is because of the weather situation for the race, which let's just say it's a bit compromising if you're going to be on the sauce, unless the rain comes at the ideal point for you, which it feels like it isn't going to. But hey, listen, it could be masterstroke, as I say, from these guys who are qualifying on the softs. We'll just have to wait and find out. That's all we can do, wait and see. That's getting right outside to the wall. Lewis, the bottle job. Not bottling this one so far. Oh, McMahon's wheel has just snapped. So does that mean you're not going to be here then for the race? Does that mean you can't win the McMahon Award? Because if you can't win the McMahon Award, I'm going to be very upset. I must say. I'll be very upset with you. Not that it's your fault, like, or anything. Well, unless you rage so hard on your lap that puts you P11 that you broke the flipping wheel in half. Just whip your pad out. Whip your pad out. It's a wet race, you'll be fine. Now, did Lewis hit the wall too hard? They are pushing their luck a bit, aren't they, these guys? Up by 4/10, not going to be enough for pole at the moment. Zach out for another try on the softs. I guess he's sort of got nothing to lose. He's going to be qualifying on them, as by the looks of it are potentially 5 people in total, 4 other people including Zach. Let's see, Lewis through the last few corners. Oh, he's slippy slidey. Pitting. Oh, he's got a spare. Good stuff, Alfie. Good stuff. I was worried there for a second we wouldn't get to see you break your game. I'm here to see you get disqualified, mate. That's just so you know. I'm here to see if this man's strategy, Zach, is going to be the best one. Half the grid are going to be the vast majority of the grid are going to be qualifying on the mediums by the looks of it. And if Zach can just lead it from the start, track position is very useful here. He might just make it to rain and it might be alright. It might just be alright. We'll wait and find out. Exactly the same first sector for him so far, so nothing really to report on there in terms of going quicker or slower, because he's literally doing neither. All about the rest of the lap then. Hello to 12 viewers, nice to see y'all. Hope you're all having a lovely Thursday night. I hope by the time you're over here you'll have had a lovely Friday morning as well, because it'll be a very wet start to this race, or sorry, very wet end to the race, which could, we could be here for the long haul, let's just say that much. Zach is going quick in the middle sector though. Looking good. Someone's disliked the video, that's very mean. Undislike. Like it, just like the video. Come on, you're not doing us very good here. We're like, what have we done to you? What have we done to you? What have I done to you? Who are you? And what have I done to you? Because I'll find you. I will find you. And that's staying high in 5th gear there. That might have helped him actually. And he's gone quicker by 4/10. But Ollie there, P2, first on the mediums. But yeah, we only got one other driver out there on the softs. This is a very interesting scenario. We've got people out there on the hards as well. Zanky, who's somehow still in the league. Was it him that was having all the issues last week? I don't remember. Was it him? Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe I'm accusing the wrong person. Sorry. Or maybe I'm accusing the right person. I don't know. He's going for the move on the inside of Ollie. Oh, what a tremendous battle this is. Between two people on laps. On different compounds of tyres. Hey, someone liked the video. Thank you. Cheers. I'm a fan of that. Right, can we get some laps here? I want to see Louis. That's good stuff. Let's see Louis. Let's see if he can just go and embarrass the field here. Will he find 2 seconds on this lap? You'd be surprised. Let's just say that much. You'd be surprised. Look at him, he's just so alien. It's like he's got powers. But will it be enough to get him on pole? I don't think so. I don't even think an alien of this skill could get pole with these tires, but you just don't know. I'm not gonna say he won't. Let's see what his gap is in sector 2, then we'll decide. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know actually, he's kind of on course for it. He's kind of tracking to be at least very close. Do you know what? This would be some masterclass and a half if he does it. Let's see. He's got enough ERS to blast it to the line. There'll be a little lift through here. Up down to 5th, back to 6th. Oh wow! That's just ridiculous. That's it. That's not human. Wow! Whoa! That's brilliant. That's incredible. Have I just seen that lap? What an incredible run from Louis to go pole by a fraction of a second on the mediums. That's brilliant. That's just fantastic. That lap. I can't complain about that. That was just brilliant. I'm happy that I was able to watch that one on board. I picked a good lap to show you. As Lewis comes around the final corner, can he do anything about that time? No, he can't. Louis just got out there and showed everyone how it's done once again on the mediums. That's incredible. I've got no words for that. That's just ridiculous. I'm not biased, I promise, but that was just wow. That was that was just some lap. I can't believe I've just seen that. I don't know what to say. There is a qualifying session going on, as you can see. There's all sorts going on, but Right. That must go down as one of the laps of the season, that. Dougie's on a lap, but he's only about 3 tenths so far. Gonanen and the other Mercedes is out there. Nowhere near. Well, I mean, it's only 6 tenths off, like, but 6 tenths off, yeah. Alfie retires, that's both Alfie's out. Ollie retires from 7th. It's a good lap from him in the end, actually. Can anyone get close to Louis' time? It's not going to be Kryptonite, that's for sure. P9, 1.6 seconds off the pace. What about Lambo? Nope. Not going to be him. All on Dougie Falcon. Can he do the impossible here and find himself beating Louis? He has to find 3 seconds on this lap. And, well, yeah. My God. Let's see. Well, if he gets top 10, then he'll be all good. So we've got 2 stars on the sauce. Rest on the mediums for the top 10. Dougie, where's he going to go? 15th. Louis has just come up with lap of the season. If you haven't seen it, rewind the video. I saw it on board. And enjoy it. Because that was just brilliant. I'm sure Louis is saying in our chat that it's the best lap he's ever done. He's an alien. He just is. He's like... I've never seen a lap like it. I know we've seen good laps before, but I can't recall the last time I saw someone come up with that. So Louis on pole by 1/1000 of a second from Zach and Louis, the 2 Frenchies. They're the only ones starting on the softs as well, incidentally, in the top 10. Rest in the top 10 are going to be on the mediums. Amir, Gonanen, Matt Tebos, Ollie, Corey, Kryptonite, and Ginger. They're the top 10. Then we've got Lambo, CC Brain, and McMahon, Alfie, Dougie, flipping plane, Callum, Zenki, Will, and Nick, Zenki/Will, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, that was incredible. So Louis on pole with that lap. I don't think Louis actually enjoyed that lap. He did too much, but I enjoyed it, and that's all that matters. And I've got to be the excited commentator, seeing that type of lap come through. Like, just, yeah. I was just very surprised. That's all. I didn't think he'd actually do it. I was sitting there thinking, hey, he's not going to go P1. That's not going to happen, but he did it. So we're thinking rain about 20 minutes in. Although, on the grid, they'll have a lot more information. On the grid, they could be told it'll rain actually 10 minutes into the race, because you get 7 blocks on the grid, I think, rather than just a 3 in the pits. So maybe if you're on the softs, then it might be alright. Maybe it won't be alright, but we'll wait and find out, see what's going to happen. But at least we know about 20 minutes into the race, it'll be raining. And by the end of the race, it'll be absolutely tipping it down. A lot of them actually on the hards. Outside the top 10, only one outside the top 10 on the mediums, that is Callum. So the rest of them actually, maybe the weather forecast has told them that this rain isn't going to come for a long time. A lot longer than they thought. And that would mean they could be in for some good racing here. There could be, you know, it could be McMahon up there. you never know. You've got to be hopeful that the lad will do it eventually. McMahon will do it eventually. I mean, McMahon did cross the line first in Austria ILR2. Back when ILR2 was a thing, remember that? The good old days. My last ever ILR2 commentary, actually. My first and last of season 6. But, you know, he did cross the line first there, so he doesn't know how to do it, but he did lose it. He went to like 8 from penalties. It was quite funny, actually. But, yeah. These guys on hards, it could be a very good opportunity for them today. CC Brain at the front of it. Let's see what he'll do. Zach and Lewis, then, based on what the rest of the grid are doing, might be slightly panicking. Louis will be quite happy to see the down sauce behind, both of them. That should, eventually when the tyres drop off, create a bit of a meat shield behind him. It's not really meat shield, it's more just carbon fibre shield. But it's quite it's a stronger shield than meat. And there's a bit of meat in there as well, but yeah. Come on, I want to get to the grid here. I don't know what's going to happen. This is going to be very interesting. It's pretty much the reverse of what happened in ILR8. It started off heavy rain and went to dry. Now we're going to see the opposite of that, which honestly I prefer. I prefer seeing it go from dry to wet because it just makes fun. Because instead of gaining more and more grip throughout the race, you're going to get less and less grip throughout the race. Lovely. That is what you want to see. That's what we are going to see. 18 cars will start the race. I highly, almost 100% guarantee they won't. They won't all get to the end. I doubt it. I doubt they'll all get to the end. Unless they all pull off a masterclass, which they won't do. There's always someone who's going to make a mistake. It's just inevitable, isn't it? I still don't think I've seen an ILR race finish with every single starter finish. We got so close ILR8, China, so close. That would have been 20 to the finish, would have been the first time ever. I didn't think we were going to see all 18 get to the line today, but you just never know. Let's find out. Nick, he's already on the grid, so let's see. Zenki will be the last one to park it. 16 to be here, welcome along. Hope you're looking forward to this. It's going to be a wet race at the end. This dry is very important. Eventually we'll get going, trust me. There we go. We are away in Singapore. This is the most crucial part of the race, you could argue. Who gets in the right position first? Because there's a lot of establishing that needs to get done. The spin in turn 1 does not help that at all. That's a Ferrari and the two Ferraris coming together there, and they're still hitting Williamses and all sorts. A lot of moving about happening here. Track position is so important. When this rain arrives, you're going to want it to be as far at the field as humanly possible. Alfie has made a great start on the hards. He will be loving his life right now. Kryptonite and Amir, they came together a few times, and we've got Williams on the inside there. All looking good though for the top three. They stayed where they started. That's very important. Matt Tibble's up to P4, gone in 5th, Ollie's 6th. Amir's falling down. The Ferraris are still struggling. 3 wide back there. And there's like CC Braid is falling down. He's making a bit of contact. That could be in the wall for Nick, but he just about avoids it. He's made a good stop. He's falling back down. Lambo's just got ahead of McMahon in the fight for 12th. But let's go back up. Let's see if these guys in the sauce are able to put any pressure onto Louis. He should be under a bit of pressure, you would imagine, in the early stages. It just makes more sense with the extra grip of these tyres, the red soft compound. But it does look like actually Lewis is just falling into the clutches of Matt Tibbos, gone in Ollie, and that could create quite a train. Alfie is really looking quite good there, and yes, that's why I'm calling Alfie, SLR Alfie McMahon, okay? Because that's his name, it's his surname, and I'm not going to call 2 Alfies, okay? Just in case anyone's confused by that still. Oh, that was in the wall. Ollie was in the wall. Oh, he's had contact as well. I saw some debris coming up, but I don't actually see his front wing broken. Was it Lewis? It was Lewis. He must have broke the front wing. So Ollie's had an accident in the final corner. He's now last, and Lewis... was he pulled into the pits? Is that maybe why Ollie was in trouble in the first place? But, oh man, that's not gone well, has it? He's down to last place. He'll just have to hope and pray that nothing else goes wrong. Oh, Ollie's off again. He's spun off. Don't be giving up yet, though. This rain's going to come, and we saw in ILR8 the gaps became massive, and people who just stayed consistent were rewarded with it. So just stick with it for now. And while you're saying, Jake, that Lou will have the tyre advantage after lap 3, I'd say he's just got the pace advantage at the minute, because if they were going to challenge him, they would have already been doing it, and they're not. Alfie, though, up into P6 now, after the 2 guys ahead of him, Ollie and Lewis, had their problems. That's going to be good news for him, as long as he can keep these Ferraris behind. It's difficult to pass here, let's just say that much. It's very difficult, in fact. Especially when we get towards the wet conditions. Like I say, if Alfie can just stick here, and when it starts to rain, his... pardon me. His tyres will be the best when it's changeable conditions. It's a better working range. It's not as good as Baku, where Baku you could pretty much run on a wet track on the hards. Still, point is, harder the tyre, better they're going to run in the light rain. So if he just stays up there, keeps his position well, holds off the Ferraris and can maybe even challenge Corey, then he's in such a good position right now. He is miles ahead of Lambo, the next highest hard runner as well. So he's really in a good position. Flip me. Amir. That was very close to having an accident there. That was Blizzard style, that one. And that's the broken front wing. He's pushing. He knows he's got to get by. And that's good for Alfie as well, knowing that it's a damaged car chasing it behind. He's going to get DRS now, is that on Corey? Which, of course, has now been enabled. As Corey gets his first penalty already. That's not good news. If he keeps at that rate, he'll be disqualified. Mind you, I don't think he'll get a penalty every free laps. I don't think he's that bad. But here comes Alfie. Is he going to go for it? Yes, he is on the inside. That's a very risky move, but I know he likes his dive bombs. Corey repasses him off the track. Will he have to get that one back? They're side by side. Into turn it, and there's contact in the wall goes Alfie. And the wing's broken. That was a bit harsh from Corey, to say the least. And the Renault of Alfie is in big trouble there. And suddenly it's gone just disastrously, that. Can he keep going with that front wing damage? Because if he can't, then this strategy's gone out the window. He's diving again. He's not happy with Corey. He's in the wall. They're both off. Amir is involved, and so is his teammate, Kryptonite. And it's all kicking off on lap 3. Oh, that's so close. They're moving across at each other on the straight. And that is what happens when you get angry at each other on this game. Amir had nothing to do with that incident, but Alfie has lost his head and has caused a 3-car accident. Amir is going to be furious. And look at McMahon. He's now the highest driver on these hards, I should say. He's made good progress there and been able to pick his way through the traffic and the carnage very successfully indeed. Now, is Corey damaged? Oh, he's majorly damaged. Major. And Zach Pitts as well on those softs. They didn't last long. The rain didn't come early enough for him. I guess it was worth a try, but yeah. Well, Alfie, it's a shame. I know he likes his dive bombs, but Corey was not playing ball there, and I don't think Alfie expected that. And well, the reaction, I'm not going to say I understand it, but flip me, was it a bit much? He might be in trouble with Jack after this one. Here's Goddardin on the inside. That will be done on Matt Tibos, and that's how you drive cleanly, ladies and gentlemen. That's not going to be an accident or anything. They've kept it nice and clean. Fight for P4 is looking quite saucy. Looking forward to seeing that. Zenki, that's not going to work. They're both on the track, actually. Maybe it will work. Okay, that's a bit mean. Well, okay. Clearly these guys have got their elbows out. They don't seem to care about what's going on around them. They're just going to go for it. But yeah, McMahon, highest runner on these hards now. And he's got that fight ahead of him. And that's a fight for 4th place. And that will help... That'll help him if they fight. Because he's only 2 seconds off there. He's 3 seconds ahead of this fight here, which might be in the wall in a minute as well, as Dougie catches right up to it. Now these guys aren't going to drive into each other. Jake in the chat there saying that it is probably more Alfie's fault. I'd say it's more 50-50 as they collide them two. Nick has now lost the position. It was sort of predictable. They were fighting a bit too hard there. I would honestly say that Corey probably could have given him more space. I don't know. I feel Alfie was a bit more entitled to something there. He was sort of put in the wall. I don't know. I feel he was worth a little bit more, but still, certainly blame on both sides, definitely. And then Alfie losing his head, that's not really acceptable, is it? So, yeah, but, well, in all that, Zenki, did he get damaged or something? That's an interesting strategy because he is on the hards. As is Nick, and they must have got damaged or something. At least it's not visual, not for Zenki anyway. Let's see. Is there any front wing being prepared? No. I don't think there is actually. That's an interesting one, that. That's odd. I don't know why they're doing that, but here comes Callum on Kryptonite. That's a good run, but good defense as well from Kryptonite to cut across. LRSA. Oh dear. Yeah, I keep forgetting to mention the LRSA. I forgot what it means. League Racing Safety Association or something. League Racing Standards Association. Something like that. Certainly not abiding by what ILR1 Hub and PSGL are aiming for, Alfie. And only really Alfie, I guess. I'm not even going to try and blame Corey for that. If that was his fault, then I don't know what you're on. I mean, they're both buying each other, but it's clear Alfie lost his head there, so I mean, I have to have a wee committee meeting about that one. But Louis, 6 seconds clear at the front. He's keeping it nice and tidy, doing what he needs to do, reaping the rewards of that quali lap to put himself in a decent position as Amir retires. What's happened to him? There he is. He's in the Albon wall. So I wonder how he's managed that. Was I was saying to Paul earlier, yeah, you don't crash there anymore. It's nothing interesting about it. Apparently you do crash there. So, yeah. Still prefer the old chicanes though. The old chicanes, they're hard to beat. They're hard to beat. Zach fastest lap in the top 10 still after that pit stop. So it isn't like this strategy was horrendous or anything. And he might just have those couple laps extra tire life that would help him when the rain comes. I mean, I see Corey is trying, or sorry, Jake is trying to make excuses, but like, I don't know. The fact is, they were driving quite, what the hell's going on here? Is that free wide? It is free, well, it's free wide in turn 1. That was impressive. And we've got Lambo on the back of that as well. This is Zenki, Nick, Corey, and, well, yeah, soon to be Lambo in there. Look at this. Here comes Nick. Oh, he's going for a wee cutback, is he? Well, that's not worked, has it? It's going to help Corey along. It's going to help Lambo along. They go side by side at any point. Callum gets a penalty, and they've all just concentrated into each other. Was there some front wing coming off? Dive bomb! Corey's going to make that one, I think. That was a decent dive bomb, that, but he's just not got the speed on the exit on those hards, unfortunately for him. Good try though. Sector 2 yellows, Lewis is out. So his day has not gone too well. Corey, that was late on the brakes, into the wall, into Nick, who has broke the front wing now. Lambo now side by side. I'm feeling a bit of deja vu here. Hopefully we don't have another accident. Oh, we're going to have another accident. That's really free wide. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Zanki's had an issue. What's he doing? He's slowing down. He's slowing right down. These four all very close, and that's contact, and that's going to be a bit of a mess. Corey trying to put his car into a gap that barely exists, but just about gets through. Good driving there from Corey after the dive bombs. Anyway, maybe he won't be Nick's biggest friend. Biggest. Nick's not going to be Corey's biggest. Oh, Kryptonite's dead. Oh dear, he's in the wall. He's in the Russell wall after coming together possibly with Callum. They were swapping quite a lot, weren't they? But Kryptonite out of the race, and these guys are still going for it. I don't know if Zenki's just slowing down. He does do that quite a lot to have a fight, but he's at least he's having fun with it. But these guys are all fighting for P11, or soon will be P10. Zenki's hit the wall very hard. Front wing really badly broken. There goes Corey. There goes Nick. Where's Lambo? He might just sit back and watch. That's going to be all three of them. They've all hit each other. And now all four have hit each other. And they're still side by side. More front wing coming off. More people being hit. I think they've all got damage in there. And they're still side by side. That's probably Zenki with the biggest damage. But Corey actually did Corey well. Yeah, we know Corey got damage. Lambo might have actually got away with no damage. I think he did, yeah. So Lambo, he was sort of the innocent bystander and all that, I guess. And he's the only one that got no damage, so well done to him. He didn't crash. Alfie's now got ahead. Has he got damage again as well, has he? Hard to tell from that angle. I don't think he has. No, he hasn't. And we're still side by side. Oh, that's nearly damage for Lambo. I'm going to hold my tongue just in case they do get damage. Oh, that's contact and nearly into the wall for Lambo in the Red Bull. He's going to nudge that Toro Rosso nearly into the wall, and he should get through now up to P10. But they're still making contact. Somehow Nick thought it'd be a good idea to try and go side by side for it, but finally Lambo gets himself through. What a mess. What a mess. Zach and Dougie, they're fighting away. And yeah, that was the second highest hard runner, being overtaken by a guy on sort of near mediums. McMahon still the highest on the hards, so still keeping a good pace. No real sign of the rain yet, though. It's hard to tell. I guess it is night time. The rain will just, I guess, come randomly almost, but it's you don't really get any signs of it coming, I don't think, because well, how could you? It's dark. And these games, it's not very good at telling when it's dark. Oh, it's more side-by-side fun, and that's just not gone well. That's just gone terribly wrong. That's going to be a bit of a dive bomb, is it? Of course, these two hate each other with a passion now, don't they? So, get your shields ready and just prepare for any flying debris. I'm watching this, by the way. I don't care if this ends up going terribly wrong. This is entertainment. Alfie saw it coming. He saw it coming. Fair play. Alfie saw that one coming. Ryan free it. Oh, Corey. You know, I think Alfie's better than deliberate taking out of upper fellow drivers. I think. Corey's ended up with no front wing. Alfie spotless. And ILR1 really showing their class, I guess, again. But that was good footage for the stewards. Have fun with that. Unless Corey somehow manages to come back again, I don't think there's any way he'll be able to take him out anymore. So, vamos. Well, there ends that fight. Alfie, I guess, came out as the overall champion of that. But my God, was that stupid. Now, we've lost Nick. Where's Nick went? There he is. Has he done a Vettel? I think he's done a Vettel. He spun off into the wall in the accident turn 2. And he's out. So while all this has been going on, still no rain. I mean, the sky doesn't even look that dull. I mean, it's a bit dull. It is a bit dull. It is actually quite cloudy, but well, you'd expect that. Just about when it's actually going to rain. Yeah, Jake, I don't know what to say either, honestly. I knew I had to catch that on stream now. You know what I mean? You have to catch that moment on stream. I know it's not great for the stream, but this driving does have to be dealt with. I think that's why we're, yeah, a bit worried about the standards of league racing these days. I think that sums it up, doesn't it? They're driving like a sprint lobby at the back. But Alfie McMahon, he's the clean one today. He's the clean Alfie. Well done. No penalties, no messing about. He's having a good old time. And he's hoping that these guys on mediums ahead start to struggle. He's going to hope that the rain doesn't come for a while. Zach as well, probably going to be hoping the rain doesn't come for a while, because he's got a few extra laps on the medium runners ahead of him. Might well give him a bit of an advantage. Lewis has left. I mean, why would you want to stay after what happened between Alfie and Corey? Of course, that's what they all stayed for. I wouldn't be at all surprised if that's what they all stayed for. Now, what does McMahon do here? Does he defend this one? Is he feeling it's worth defending? If I was Alfie McMahon right now, I wouldn't defend this one. I would just let this go. Let this go and just hold my position on the tyres. You've got to think about the long game here, my dude. You've got to think about the long game. Yes, it's a small bias, I'm sorry. If I've named an award after this guy, and he's Irish, and he's a McMahon, and I like the name McMahon, don't ask why. It's just a thing. I like all mix. It's sort of an Irish, Northern-Irish sort of thing. So there's a tiny bias. I'm sort of being his race engineer here, but the point is, if I was in his position, I really would just let Zach go. If he has a chance, just don't defend it, because you'll ruin your race. Don't defend it, lad. Good lad. Okay. There's that done. CC Brain is just rejoined. I think he just DC'd. He's got 25 seconds behind him, like, so he should be alright. No sign of rain though. So nothing really else is happening on the track at the minute. So let's watch our race leader. Corey's in the chat. You're not very good, are you, at taking people out, unfortunately. I think Alfie well and truly won that taking out competition. That's what it was, wasn't it, really? I can't really describe it as anything else. That was just a mess. He deserved it, but you missed. You broke your own car. Alfie's... Look at it, Corey. His car is spotless. You missed. you missed. I'm not trying to encourage it, honestly, I'm not. I'm just saying that you missed. It's raining. It's raining. He's saying lag is correct. I'm really just going to ignore this now. Because I'm going to get myself into trouble here. Livy gets a penalty, but he's 9.2 seconds clear. But this is where it gets difficult for these guys. Because now the rain's coming down. Yes, there's an airplane again. You can hear it. Say hello to the airplane. But, yeah, now it's starting to rain, as I say. People on slightly wearing mediums might be starting to struggle a bit more. Good news is, it's a long lap. So, if it's wet enough by the end of this lap, then good stuff. But it's also a long lap. That's a bad thing in its own way, because if it's sort of taking on the edge, you think, maybe not this lap, and you keep out, and it's a really should have been pitting, you're in big trouble. So, it's just a difficult decision for these guys to make. What tyres do they go on to? Or sorry, not what tyres. When do they change to inters? Dougie has decided to go now. He's going to take a risk and go now. Nick has joined. Is he going to sit and watch this happen? Ah, that's nice. Corey's pitting. He's back. What is that? His AI. Is he even an AI? Is he racing or what? Because if that's an AI pitting for them tyres, I don't know if it is or not. Yeah, because I don't know if it goes just full time once you've been lapped or what. DRS disabled. Okay, so it is time for the wet intermediate tyres. Louis just got to keep this nice and calm. Gonanen is really struggling out there. So, I mean, Alfie McMahon should be driving a bit better, I would have thought, in these types of conditions, but he's struggling too, so I guess these hards really just aren't great for anyone. Nothing's helping in these conditions because the rain has just tipped it down. Yellows, oh dear, this could be ahead, this could be big trouble. Yellows are just ahead, it's like, what's happened? That's a corner cut. There's a car there that's entering the pit lane. Who's that? Because that might have been who calls the yellow. Senki. We all seem to be surviving so far. People on the intermediates are loving this. Dougie will be loving that risk he took because it's working out for him. In a minute, there's CC Brain in the wall. He avoids him. Nicely done. He's gaining lots of time here. He might gain a position or two. Interest for all, of course, and Matt Tibos. Oh, Matt Tibos stuck behind his teammate, his lapped teammate. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt. McMahon might even jump him. That's how much time he's lost. Nothing against McMahon or anything. Did he not? Okay, he didn't jump. Good. Good stuff. I was worried there for a second. Alrighty, so we're all on the interest apart from CC Brady, who's lost his front wing. Lambo retired. God knows what that happened. Oh, Dougie and Matt Tibbles are fighting, of course. Dougie's on the better tyres here. You would expect him to pass pretty easily. He's on nice, bedded in tyres. Remember, we're going to go to wets as well. It could be wets in a couple of laps with the way this is going. Right on the outside, that's not going to stay on the track, surely. Oh, they're drifted into each other, but that's good driving. Wheel binding, that's fine. That'll do. That'll do nicely. This could be wet very soon. It will be wet nearer to the end, but at the minute, look at it. This could genuinely be lap in a couple of laps, full wet. But we'll wait and see. Matt Tibos, decent run. Will he fancy it into the hairpin? No, he's going to go for the exit instead. I don't feel that's going to work brilliantly well in these conditions. Because you can't, like, stamp your foot down, you know what I mean? Not like in the dry. He's trying on the outside again. He keeps going for the switchback, but it just doesn't work as well in the rain. I mean, it does work, but is it going to work effectively enough? No. Hitting the back isn't going to help. He's trying on the outside now, which becomes the inside, which will stay as the inside. Very risky, this. Matt Tibos on the inside, which will then be the outside for the next bit. These have been side by side for the whole last sector. Very impressive that they're not running into each other. As they run into each other. But Dougie stays ahead. Nicely done. Well defended. Nice calm drive in there from the two of them. And that, people, is how you're meant to drive ILR1. Thank you. Someone has shown us the way. Shame the rest couldn't follow suit, right? Yellows. Sector 1. Not one of the leading drivers. Who's this? Yellows are there, like, what's happened? Is it frickin' Zenki? He's already angered his teammate, probably. I don't really want to be getting near him. Oh, that's what he needs. Luckily, ghosting's on. Tom, I am in. Oh, that's a slide. Sorry, my voice is going all over the show. I'm enjoying the race. I'm enjoying the tactical aspects of it. I'm enjoying the fact that we're going to be in wet soon. I'm enjoying the fact that all the dirty drivers in here are taking each other out, and so we don't have to worry about them for too much longer because we've still got over half the race to go. Hopefully, it's going to get good now. Proper good. Oh, and Louis' lap was brilliant in qualifying. He doesn't think it was that good, I don't think, actually, but if you missed it, go and watch it at the end of the race. It's very nice. It's very nice. Yellows again, what's happened? Am I even surprised at this point? At least Corey's got the common decency to not bother to drive the thing. This is just ridiculous, man. What is he waiting for? He's going to get lapped by everyone in the field apart from Corey. And even at this race, Corey will lap him. Callum now onto the back of the Ginger. It's very slippery out there. And this would be a good time to. Well, I wish you could ask before, but I wonder how many of these guys are on a full wet setup, a mid wet dry setup, because it could change how this race works out for them. The minute they all look to be decent enough, they're not really struggling too much. I mean, the top two are checked out. I mean, that sort of goes without saying unless they have an accident, but the rest of them, I reckon, are going to be quite close throughout the rest of this race. We've got a few battles, we've got 3 battles going on. This one has nothing happening at the moment, nor does this one or this one. Alfie McMahon on the back of Zach. And Zenki Petsy, that means he's been lapped by the whole field by the time he comes out. New front wing, probably in order. Or not. Where's the new front wing? Is it just going to appear from nowhere? There it is. He's now last. Alfie, oh, Alfie's pitting as well. Into an anti-pit box. Wet. Okay, he's going to try it. First one onto the wet tyres. It'll be tough to sort of gauge his pace, but as I said, it wouldn't take too long to get to wets. Senki's got a penalty, not that that really affects his life, but I think it's wets this lap. I'm with Alfie on this one. But Louis isn't. Is Gonanen? Gonanen's not with it either. They're not with the program. This is like it's like what's an ILR8 again, where they just were so reluctant to change their tyres. Will the Ginger try anything? He might fancy it. It's an airplane again. Say hello to the airplane people. Ginger stays out. I think Alfie's actually losing a bit of time. So maybe it isn't time. It looks like it's time, doesn't it? We're all staying out. Thank God for that. Zenki has won the McMahon Award by default. So well done, Alfie McMahon. You haven't won your own awards, and yep, there's a disqualification. Good riddance, honestly. So is Alfie gaining any time? He is starting to gain a bit of time now, and his teammate. They're pretty much on at the same pace, and honestly, I think that's acceptable. That I'd be pitting if I was these guys now. I would be pitting. I really would be. I'd be pitting. Corey has joined again. He needs an opportunity for some points now. I don't blame him actually for joining. If one more car dies, then yeah, he's in for this. Right, let's go back up to the top guy. The top guy, because he's 20 seconds clear of the rest of the field. Let's be honest, he's the only guy that's at the top. and probably will be unless he makes a mistake. Even if he does make a mistake, he'll probably still be the top guy because he's that bloody quick. And he's pitting. Gone. Is he gonna? It seems a bit of a no-brainer to pit now. I felt it was a no-brainer on the last lap, but surely to God this lap. It's a typhoon. Almost. Out of it, it's quite typhoon levels, but it's certainly close. Alfie has passed his teammate. Corey's got both of them, but he's a lap down. Gone and pits. What about these guys in fact for third? Are they going to race each other into the pits if they decide to? Callum wants to do one more lap. Risky. We'll see if it works out for him. Dougie likes a decent strategy call or two. He's going to start as well. Matt Tibos stays out. Zach stays out. McMahon pits. No speeding or anything, so lovely. Lovely jubbly. Lovely. Gone is behind, or ahead now of Matt Tibos actually. On those new wets. And Louis still in the lead of the race. Right then, let's see who's got the advantage. This will be very interesting to see. Zach pulls out. Maybe just have a wee peek at what's going on ahead. There's actually that much spray. Gunnan is quicker, I think, than his teammate. I mean, that is getting close to typhoon levels at this point. If you're on intermediates at this point, I think you are going to be a bit of a boat. If I'm honest. But looking, it doesn't look too bad. It looks sort of the same for both still, in a way. Huh. They're holding each other up to a treat. Yeah. McMahon will be happy to see this because he was the only guy of that sort of group, sort of 5th to 8th, whatever it was, to actually pit. And Ginger, who was in 3rd, pitted as well. So the guys that pitted, I think, are happy with their decision right now. Because this is just ridiculous. I mean, fair play to them. They are, like I say, relatively similar-ish pace, but I just don't think it's quick enough. I just don't think it's quick enough. Because if Gondon got ahead, he'd be romping clear. I'm surprised Dougie isn't actually trying to help his teammate out here a bit. Because he's going to be a pit stop behind him anyway, isn't he? Callum stays out again. Quite why, I don't know. I don't think it's worth staying out anymore. Dougie pits. Matt Tibos pits. And Zach pits. So this is Callum as the only guy still out there on intermediates. And yep, let's put all the rest of them, as we sort of expected. Right then, where's McMahon? Is he going to get any of them? He might get Zach. He has got Zach. Is he going to get... Well, he might get both of these guys here, actually, because he's got better tyres, remember. His tyres are working. They are doing their job well. They have been heated up for a lap. They should be working in tip-top shape. So go on, lad. Let's see what you've got. He's got no traction. That's what he's got. It's a shame. Oh, that's a nice lock-up. Listen to that. Beautiful sound. This is a typhoon. Like 10 minutes ago it was still dry. I was selling like 10 minutes ago. Louis still leads, but he's going to be by a country mile. I'm surprised that Callum is still going. Is he going to pit? Probably should check that, you know. So, is he expecting that the rain is going to get lighter then? Maybe towards the end? And that must be what he's thinking, because what other reason has he got to stay out there? Because he's struggling. because he could potentially go to the end, I guess, and if it goes to inters again, then he might be in a position to, you know, seal that second place, to be fair. So it may be a bit stupid, but we'll wait and see. Right, come on, Alfie. Use some of that ERS. Let's go. McMahon is going to do some bits here, ladies and gentlemen. He's pursuing that P6. Quicker, please. Put your ERS up. Higher. No, lower. No, higher. Whack it up there, lad. That's more like it. Ah, flip me. He needs DRS. He needs the DRS. Right then, lap 19. Let's have a look at the position change. As CC Brain retires, that'll be that point that Corey was looking for. So Libby has stayed where he started. Shock, there's CC Brain. Gone on 5-second penalty. Oopsie doopsie freaky dicky. Good for him. Callum second, we'll see that works out for him later in his strategy. It could well do so. Gone on third, he's made up 2, Callum made up 13. Ginger made up 6. Dougie made up 9. Matt Tibble's made up 0. He's that one guy to stay where he started. Apart from Louis, he's the other guy. McMahon's up 5-5. Zach down 6. Alfie up 4. And survived a few murder attempts. And had a few murder attempts. Sorry, I need to cough. Hold on. I don't want to do it on the mic. Right, my voice is going, I think. Oh dear. Okay, we're going to have to live with it. We're going to have to live with it. Sorry about this, people. Right, here comes Gunnan on the back of Callum. It is impressive that these tyres are still going, Callum's, in this rain. So he must be expecting to get lighter. So he'll probably be able to get you to the end anyway, if he can conserve them. So a podium, even if we're about to get overtaken here, a podium really could be on the cards from here. Oh, gone on him. Yeah, Callum can defend on these tyres, so I think he could be alright for the podium at this point. Luckily, Louis can now do whatever he wants because he's got 31 seconds. He could pit for the dries if he wants, and then probably pit and come out again and then catch them and pass them if he fancied it. He's just that quick today, as he is, well, every week. But you know, still you've got to make the point. You've got to make the point. He's an alien, so. Actually, with this rain, you just can't follow as it just sort of no DRS, no real such didn't help. It just doesn't really work. That's another thing that's helping Callum here. If this was like Monza and he was trying this, he would be at the back pretty quickly. But here it's better. Will he defend into turn 1? I don't think he needs to. I don't think he needs to defend, and he won't because he doesn't need it. He can keep on his line. Leave a bit of room on the inside, but it was room that wasn't really needed to be taken. And as I say, no DRS, so it's not really too helpful. There's all going to be based on ERS and braking here. Gone on in isn't going to get through here either. And this is a fight with inters versus newer wets on a full wet track, and it's closer than those other fights for 6th, 5th. So yeah, this is probably the only place we're going to see a chance of an overtaking. Even at that, as you can see, it's pretty grim. That PlayStation is quite loud, isn't it? I haven't realised that now. It is actually quite loud. Gordon might go for it now. Late on the brakes. Tough place to go for it. There's cons out there in the wall. And luckily they avoided the contact. Oh. What's happened there then? What on earth? Has he just hit the wall? Are you kidding me? Oh, what an idiot. Come on. What am I meant to commentate on now? Nice job. I can not got no. What the hell? No, they're pitted. Are they both damaged? For God's sake. Well, that was smart. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Well, at least you'll stay close. Ginger back at the P2. Any chance that McMattin's close enough to take advantage? Please. Come on, McMattin. Come on. Yes! Yes! P5! McMattin's doing bits here. Sorry, again with the bias, but I've got nothing else to cheer on for this race. Nothing else is happening, so let me just accept the Irish joy. I mean, I know I'm Northern Irish, but I mean this is as close as I've got. Actually, let's just check penalties. Louis, he's got 1 we know of, and yeah, 1. Ginger, 1. Dougie, oh, none. Matt Tibos, none. Alfie, 1. Frick. Zach, 8 seconds. Gonanen, 6 seconds. Okay. McMattin might actually keep this. Oh my god! Go Magdo! You just gotta hold it for a few more laps, come on. When I say a few more laps, we'll be here all night, as I say. We'll be here till Friday. Any chance of a move, Matt? No? Okay. Have it your way. How many cars has Louis lapped? Oh, only 1. He's close to a second now. Wait, 10 seconds away from a second, I think. Right then, now what to talk about? Probably these two. I mean, Callum will probably be looking a bit of vengeance on himself, really. Ironically, it was his fault. He looked back or something and he just drove into a wall. So let's see if we can get past. Okay, just spin off instead. Sure, do that. Whatever. You know, at least try and give me something to watch, people. Oh, flip me now. Hit the wall as well. Okay, back to this then. Just drive away. Just go. Whose front wind's that? I don't know whose front wind that is actually. Could be CC Brains. Thinking about it. The yellow. I'm actually just, yeah. Every time we look like we're having a promising fight starting up, this happens. Oh, that looks like he's killed himself, doesn't it? That doesn't look like it was an accident at all. That wasn't an accident at all. It was Graham McDonald. Does anyone get that joke? I don't think they do. But if you do, you are elite. Right then, so we've seen another battle go down the toilet. At least this time it was all his own fault. Has he hit the wall? Did Matt Tibbles just hit the wall there? I think he hit the wall. Maybe with his rear tyre. I don't think he's got a puncture or anything, so he's alright. These guys are cutting it fine, I must say. ERS looking much better for Dougie, by the way, than it is for Matt Tibbles, so he's not really able to use it too well. McMattin Still has a full tank. Good lad. Matt Tibbles is going very wide at last corner. And Gorman has left this session. And he's left the rear end of his car parked in the tyres. He hit it with so much force, you know. Totally accidental, like. Corey's still a lap down, by the way, on Gonanen. But he is going to get P9 if he can just keep going. Yay, Corey! Woo! Actually, we can probably check he's got the fastest lap, because that won't change if it's in the top 10 and they're still racing. That'll be Zach. Yeah, Zach. Good lad. Good lad. Oh my god, there's still 7 laps to go. There's still 7 laps to go. Come on, Matt. I am telling you, you need to start making someone out here. Come on, you're within a second. That's like, you're pretty much right next to him, you know? You're right there. You're right there. Just make the move. I beg, make the move. I don't even care if it's a huge dive bomb. Just send it, you know? Send it. Where is Louis, actually? Well, there you go. Gendry's only just started that lap, and Louis is halfway through Sector 2. Wouldn't it be funny if he made a mistake? That would be quite funny. Not that I'd wish any misfortune on anyone else. Not my nature. Unless it helps McMahon on the podium, in which case, well, unfortunately, the top four are going to have to get disease with death. Well, if there is one positive, FOM haven't taken down the video yet, the stream. So that's great news. That's great. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Right. Righty. Can you tell I want something to happen yet? Come on, people. Any update on the penalties? Dougie still hasn't got one. Matt Tibos still hasn't got one. McMahon still has just the one. Alfie penalty. That really doesn't help him. Well, doesn't really benefit him or cost him anything. It just sort of is a thing that happens. Ginger, 5-second penalty in second place, but he is 14 seconds clear of the nearest car, so he should be alright. They're just driving so consistently, that's the issue with them. Because in these wet conditions, track position is even more keen than it was already. Honestly, I would rather watch Monaco in the wet, and if I had to watch 2 races in that hour tonight in the wet here, like, I did get a pay rise. I didn't even get paid, I just get paid. Then I need to get a pay rise. Right. This is more promising this time round. Dougie lost a bit of time on that last lap. Come on, get on the power quicker. You can do this, you can get this one done. And if you come together, all the better, because it helps my boy McMahon. But they're not close, they're not close. He's braking late, he is trying to unnerve the guy ahead, but it just cannot do anything. Ugh. It's gonna be I think a mistake is going to cost us. I genuinely think the only way we're going to get anything out in here in the next 5 laps is if Dougie hits the frickin' wall. I mean, I'm getting close hitting the wall, mind you. I mean, don't want to hit. I want Dougie to hit the wall. Bit of damage, make it a bit more interesting as he tries to struggle to hold Matt Tibos behind with his wounded silver arrow. I think I'm just fantasizing. No! Stop that! You were doing well! How many has that got? Oh, phew. No need to panic. You're still 5th. It's fine. Still got loads of ERS juice, by the way, as well. It is there. Use it, please. Right, like I say, again, there's just no DRS, there's no slipstream, nothing happens. He's pulling away on the straight, pretty much. He all he is. It's going in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. So they just can't follow at all. Well, they can, but they can't follow. They can't follow close, which is the main issue here. What I would give to just have a dry race here. You have no idea. Alfie's pitting as well. I don't know what they're doing. Are they pitting for fastest lap? Do they realise they can't get fastest lap when it's raining, when they've already been in the dry? Do they realise that? I don't think they do. That's intermediates for Alfie. I guess he's going to try and give me someone to watch. Cheers, lad. I'll follow you for a bit, see how quickly you crash. Where's Corey? Where's Corey? Is there any point asking? Who's that lapping him, actually? Is there someone lapping him? Who's lapping him? Is it his teammate? It's his teammate lapping him. Right, actually, do you know what? It is probably intermediates now, but I just don't see it being worth pitting. It's not worth pitting. But we'll see. Will anyone do it? I thought Martin was going to pit there. I was about to throttle him. Ah, JP. Singapore Rainmaster. That, well, I think it's that McLaren. The McLaren is just something else in the rain, isn't it? Well done on the win in ILR8. Congratulations. Sorry, wait, that's meant to be a piss take. Congratulations, that's better. That's not the piss take version. And, yeah. You earned it. You kept nice and consistent. You didn't crash. You did well. Pretty much like Louis doing. So maybe he's copied off you. That's probably how he's winning this one, obviously. Does he fancy a stop for inters? He probably will fancy a stop for inters at some point. If he can afford it. Twice. He could probably put the dryers and still get to the end. And be peachy. Let's hit the wall. Don't want to be doing that when you're in second place. McMahon, you've got all this ERS. Use it. Try and put some pressure on these guys at something. Matt Tibos still just that half second behind. He's starting to get impatient, as am I, as is everyone else. And he's braking late. He's trying to unnerve his rival. He's throwing that Alfa Romeo into every corner. But nothing is working. Nothing. No one pitting. The issue is these wets could just get to the point where they don't work anymore, and inters may just be that much quicker. Like 3 laps and inters, would you make back the time you lose? I don't think so. This happened like 3 or 4 laps ago, then yeah, it would have been worth the risk. But not at the minute. I feel it will be wet to the end. Which I guess is what Callum's plan was. He thought this was going to happen. He probably knew it was going to happen. That's why he was staying out in intermediates and was hoping to go to the end on that, and it would have probably worked out for him. If it wasn't for it all going wrong. You could say that about a lot of the guys today. I mean, Matt just can't do it. He cannot do it. He's braking as late as he can. The only other thing he could do would be just to dive him. Honestly. And that would be very nice, would it? He could try out the inside here, he could. He won't. Louis now leads this race by a cool minute. Nice. McMahon, I think he started to use that ERS a little bit. He's now into the 1 second range. No DRS, of course, but... Oh, no! No! Go, 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 go! Just keep going! Oh, please, you've got 2 laps, Alfie. No! No! Oh, I swear to God, man. No! No, I can't believe what I'm watching. No way. No, no, no. You're kidding me. Yeah, the bias is coming out. Sorry. He was... McMahon! Look what you've done. Gonna finish frickin' 7th. I am triggered. 2 laps. That's all you had to do. Oh. Damn it, man. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. That's actually really... Yes, don't come back. Don't come back. Just don't... No offense. Like you can, but don't come back. Thank you. Maybe McMahon can salvage a P6. 1-1 can hope. I can't believe you've done this. No! He's back! Damn it. I can't believe you've done this, Alfie. You've been lapped. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. He's not ghosted as a result of that. He's not leaving or anything. Louis, well, he's on the final lap. And he, unlike his teammate, has kept it nice and clean and peachy, but his teammate might actually fancy passing him here. He might just... Yeah, he will. Well, at least McMahon can say that he made an overtake on his teammate. I mean, yay. Whoop-de-doo. Open watching them two. They aren't going to do anything unless it's an accident. Which, well, probably will happen actually. Yeah, do you think so, Jay? Honestly, I think you're right with that one. I think Louis will win the race. Well, he's going to take over a minute as well. It's probably going to be close to a new ILR record. This, I don't know if it would be a new ILR record. It could be. I haven't honestly checked the history books for this one, but this could be a record. Crash, please. No, who's that? Okay, good, it's only Alpha. Not McMahon, just the other one. I mean, I think he's Irish as well, to be fair. Is he Irish? No, he might actually just be British. Anyway, here comes Louis. He's he's going so slowly, but it's still way quicker than the rest of the field. It's a dominant performance from Louis in Singapore. Thank God that's over. Right, well, I say that, we're still going. It looks like Ginger's really struggling at the moment on the tyres. Has he worn them down? He's going to want to make sure he doesn't get a puncture or anything here. That would be heartbreaking. And Matt Tibbles just fell completely off this now. I think Ginger is okay actually. He's still going quite quickly. It just looks like they're going slowly. And there's some fireworks. There we go. Lovely fireworks for Louis to celebrate with. Let's see, is he even facing them? He's not even facing them. He can't even see them. He can't even see his fireworks. Look at them. They're beautiful. I'm not even causing the game to crash. I'm so proud of you, Codemasters. Well done. Ginger finishes in second. 1 minute and 12 seconds was Louis' winning margin. I think that is a new ILR record. So I guess well done for that. Dougie came just 2.6 seconds away from the second position. Matt Tibos came fourth. Zach is going to come home in fifth. Eventually. Here is Callum. Let's just hope and pray he has loads of penalties. Oh. Well, hold on a minute. Let's not get too sad. Damn it. And Mac Matton finishes in P7. And he's about to get T-boned. I know he missed. Corey missed. Well then, that was something. It was a dominant performance from Louis. I mean, what more can you say? General Singapore terrible racing, I guess. That's the way it always works around here. You just can't race around here, that's the issue. Well, we know the order. We know the McMahon Award is, of course, going to go to Zenki, who got disqualified. Yeah, nice one there. This has been ILR1 again. It can't get worse than this. Let's just say that. I'm sorry about the driving standards again. I hope I made it at least a little bit more interesting. I tried. It's hard when there's nothing to commentate on and have to filter each other out deliberately. But yeah, that has been it. That's been Singapore. The worst is over. This is the race I was looking forward to the least, I'll be honest. But we're done. It's over. Yay! And I never want to see this place ever, 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 ever again. I don't want to see another league ever put this track on their calendar ever. See you. Safe travels.